Today I'm at the Early County Canning Plant, which is located in Blakely, Georgia, and we're going to be preserving green beans and potatoes. For those of y'all who aren't familiar with canning plants, most of the high schools in rural Georgia have a canning plant located on their campus. They are publicly funded and they are for the use of people putting up vegetables and produce from their gardens or that they have purchased from local farmers. Bought the green beans and potatoes in here, and the first step they have to go through what's called a rod washer. There's a series of little rods, and this water squirts through it at a high pressure and it forces all the trash out through the bottom while the green beans roll down the middle. I wanted one of those machines for my own facility for a long time, and I found out that if you get on the internet and you search for a rod washer, they will not show you those machines. That's not how you find those. Explain what's going on right here.
So they're blanching down there, which is just kind of, from what I know, it's kind of decontaminating it almost. We're just pulling it down here. So I have to pull them out, make sure they're cool, and then put them back.
So he takes the fresh washed green beans, sticks them in here. They're exposed to high pressure, high temperature steam, and then pulls them back out here, and they kind of check over them. You see, it brings the color out once you steam them.
All these flat green beans we've been doing, well, most of the green beans we've been doing. Not all of them, but most of them we've been doing.
There's a rough stone in there with a bump on it, and it spins round and round, makes all the taters jump up, and as they come in contact with that stone, it knocks the skin off. Keep the water in there for lubrication, and then when they come out, they're dumped into a salt water solution. Let me get a good look at that wheel in there. He's got a little rise in it right here, and it dips back down. It's just real rough, like a 20 grit sandpaper, and it's spinning, bumping them taters along. So they're picking through them, getting out whatever we don't want in the can, finding a little bit of stuff that I might miss with my cleaner, and then they put what we do want in the cans all filled up to the top. Putting a little bit of salt in each can. Now that the green beans have salt with them in the cans, they top them off with water before they go on the conveyor belt and pass to the steamer. Since the cans don't have labels and we process a lot of different things in cans, we write on the lids what it is. So this is flat green beans from 2023. Snap bean. Potato. The cans pass slowly through here getting steamed and decontaminating them. Once the cans are put into the retort, they are cooked. And then once they get fully cooked, they will come out and they'll dump them in this cold bath to cool them down. So this is Lisa Murphy. She works at the Canning Plant here. She's an ag teacher, early county. Explain about these students that are out here.
Okay, so this is our first year offering a food processing class for high school students. So we have actually 3 high school students this year that are actually receiving a high school credit for the month of working in the Canning Plant for the month of June. They get here at 7 o'clock in the morning and they leave at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right, they got chickens they're looking after too?
Yeah, we have about 6 or 7 chickens over at the middle school that was hatched out by our ag students over there. And so they have to go over there after they get done here and feed and water the chickens that are over there.
So they show up first thing in the morning, they work the Canning Plant, process vegetables, and then they cross the street and go take care of livestock.
Yes, and then they also help raise, we have 14 raised beds that we have vegetables growing here at the school, and so they also go out there and harvest vegetables also.
And they get a high school credit.
Yes,
they get credit. So they're doing this during the summer.
So we have 2 that are actually will be rising 9th graders, and they will actually get their first high school credit this summer for being out here.
That's pretty cool.
So they'll go into high school with at least 1 credit already.
All right.
Before August.
So we wound up processing about, I think it was 130 cans of green beans and I don't know, 30 cans of potatoes. I cannot sell those because you can't sell anything that comes from this. This is a public facility paid for by public money, but I can sell you vegetables and then you can bring them here and can them yourself. Nothing can be resold that comes from these local canning plants. It's all public money, publicly funded, so it's all for personal use, not for resale. I highly recommend y'all using your local canning plants if you have them. It's a great resource. Now, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.